What up, YouTube? It's your boy Deuce Beats coming at you live from the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I want y'all to hit that like. I want y'all to hit that subscribe for us. And I'm with my partner, my brother-in-law, Marley Mar. What up, Mar?
Deuce, what's good, man? You know, just chilling over here. Same old, same old. What's the deal, bro?
I'm doing the same thing. Just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Got my water. You know what I'm saying? And
You say I got my water.
got my water, man.
That's good. Stay hydrated.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But look, check this out, man. We gonna get right into this. Yo,
Yeah.
this Diddy situation is crazy. And I want to get your take on it. Like, what's going on? What's gonna end up happening to Diddy?
Yo, man, I'm very surprised. Like, not too many people are speaking on this. Why? Why is people afraid to talk about this Diddy situation? Because, like, these are some serious allegations. That's keyword, allegations, right? But you supposedly got friends that you got billionaire breakfasts and brunches and all this, you know, all of this stuff, right?
Right.
Where's that support at? Where's that support at? And then, you know, Diddy, look, stop beating around the bush. You come out of the, you know, the woodwork and just post this love shit. Then you come out of the woodwork, post shit about, you know, family and this and that. Bro, we need you to fucking say, I'm innocent. I don't know what these niggas is doing. Fuck all that bullshit, bro. You need to come out and you need to really like tell the world like this is some bullshit, and whatever is going on, you need to just air it out there so everybody can stop questioning you and, you know, everything about, you know, your Diddy parties, because it seemed like everybody know about these Diddy parties and you know, allegations and all kind of shit. You got Cuban Gooding Jr. looking like, you know, he over here messing with the boys and all that kind of shit, bro. Like, what's up with that, man? You know, just talk to us, bro. Stop hiding in this little small shell and keep it 100, man.
For real, man. He needs to come out and say something, you know, so because right now he just seemed like he's guilty of whatever he was doing, man. Let me ask you, what would you have done if you had end up in a situation at a Diddy party?
Bro, let me say this, man.
Yeah.
I would have never been in a situation like that. So, you know, for one, I just think that it's hella weird that men go to parties that, you know, entertain men. Like, for example, you got men that's half naked and stripping, and like, I don't know, man. You know, I never was the type of dude to accept a drink from somebody like that. I don't, you know, like what 50 Cent say, nigga, what the fuck you mean take me shopping? Nigga, you ain't gonna entertain me as a man saying some shit like that, bro, you know? But like, the thing I have an issue is, it's like, all right, these Diddy parties, everybody know about them, but nobody want to speak on it. Why is nobody speaking on it? The only person who spoke on it was Meek Mill. I ain't gay. I like pussy. I fuck girls and I'm like, what? You sound gay right now, Meek.
Yeah,
he
was trying a little bit too hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, he sound kind of suspect. And I'm not saying like, you know, there's something wrong with being gay. It's just, look, bro, if you're gonna talk about that kind of stuff, bro, be legit. Like, don't be out here posting all of this on Twitter and, you know, coming out with songs. Like, bro, it's a lot of suspect stuff going on with this Diddy party stuff. Diddy whole camp is kind of suspect right now. But to Diddy's defense, it is all allegations. And on top of that, you know, we haven't seen nothing from the raids in his two homes, right? His Florida home and his LA home. Nobody, you know, came out and said, oh, we found this, we found evidence of that. So That's why I'm like, Diddy, this is your time to kind of like, hey, tell the world, like, this is what's going on. I'm being set up, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear that love shit no more. Like, nobody love you, bro. Nobody love you.
Right.
Like, it's
Right.
no love right now. It's no love, bro. I mean, how you thinking this shit gonna plan out? Like, I think at the end of the day, dudes, we gotta figure out, is Diddy guilty or not? And I'm trying to see if you feel like you got any idea that this shit gonna end up on a positive or the negative side for Diddy.
Ah, man, this is a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Because if he found guilty for any little thing, and you know how it goes, they're gonna make an example out of Diddy, just like they did R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
if man, man, he needs to come out and say something, because right now it's just looking like he guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Hope,
you said guilty. I can't say that.
man.
I mean, I
But
don't see
it's just
him.
it's because everybody's story kind of seemed like it's matching up to about these parties and what goes on with these parties. But let me just say
Okay.
this though. This is beyond Diddy's parties, because a lot of this goes on in the industry, and one thing that they're not talking about, and this is what I noticed, is they're not talking about the dude from Nickelodeon, Dan Schneider.
Hmm.
They're not talking. It's a lot of focusing on.
Yeah.
Let me just say, it's a lot of focus going on Diddy. But what about this whole allegations with this dude Dan Schneider from Nickelodeon that had these kids doing dirty things or insinuating dirty things at young
Yeah.
ages? You know what I'm saying? So,
But
uh,
so no, but that brings up the big issue, right? What is it about grown men and young kids
I don't know.
and in the entertainment business? It's like there's a circle. Like, it started off with the Epstein and the island, and
Right.
then we got all of these other people coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's multiple cases of this child trafficking, child,
Yes.
you know, yeah, the pedophile stuff, that kind of stuff. When you got kids, to me, it will ruin your reputation forever. Because I'm not
Right.
gonna lie to you. At that point, I feel like you need to be killed. I'm
Right.
sorry. Jail to me is the easy way, but we
Yeah.
gonna torture you and you gonna feel it, bruh. We
That's
gonna feel
real.
like like
That's
I
real.
can't I can't rock with nobody like that, man. I don't care what your preference is, what you do, but when it comes to kids, they're the most innocent, human
Right.
beings out there. So if you're doing shit to the kids now, and you're over here making profit off of them, and you're doing it, and you're bold and doing it with other people involved, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know it kind of makes me think about Orlando.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I used to think that nigga was on drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to say like, he drugged out. But to me, everything is starting to come together. That what he
Yeah.
say, the ooh wah ooh la ooh ah, whatever he said. Diddy gave me the ooh wah. I'm like, oh whoa whoa whoa
Yeah.
whoa, slow
Nah.
down, pimp juice. But you might be on to something. You probably was
Yeah.
telling the truth, and people was looking at you crazy, and now people like, oh shit, he might
Mm-hmm.
be telling the truth now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think. I,
But
I think. I think it's hidden. At first it was just hidden by the drugs, because that's what you can just basically. He's on drugs. This dude lying. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he's on drugs. He's messed up. But I think there was truth to what he was saying, but they just kind of hid it behind, oh, he's on drugs. Now it's like, yo, is he really actually telling the truth? Because a lot of this stuff is lining up now.
it's lining up, bro. And then what's even crazier? You got cats uh let's just go back. Like, Usher, who was part of Diddy's entourage when he was a
Right.
kid. He was living in New York, and then they got they got interviews with like Justin Bieber looking like he was scared to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To Diddy, like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit that's out there right now. And I ain't gonna even lie to you, right? So this kind of makes me think about like the going back to the Aaliyah situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Aaliyah was underage, right? Like everybody knew Aaliyah was underage, but like we didn't like look at it like it was wrong. But nigga, that shit was wrong too.
Right.
Like it was a lot of shit going on in this entertainment business that was bad. Like literally, like we was just brushing it over because I don't know if it's just a black thing to do. It's like because we black, we want to try to stick together. But this ain't something we can stick together on. We gotta like call niggas out and be like, that shit ain't cool.
I think it's really because you really want to like this artist. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. We love R. Kelly's music. We love his music. He one of the baddest singers to ever sing. You know what I'm saying? So
I still listen to his whole catalog, bro. I can't lie. He, bro, in the 90s, it's no better music than R. Kelly's. You can go to Chocolate City and all of that, and it's every album, you know. He was cold.
Yeah.
He was cold.
And so I think what we tend to do is like, man, you know, we love his music, man. All the other shit, whatever. But his music speaks, you know what I'm saying? So we were damn near willing to accept all the stuff that was going on. Even we had and you know, through the 90s and the 2000s, like we just heard it was more word of mouth because we didn't really have the internet until around the 2000s, and then that sex tape leaked, which we knew was R. Kelly. We knew that was R. Kelly on that tape.
But so look, this is crazy, bro. Believe it or not, man. Growing up in LA, a lot of shit was already through the city, bro. Like you would hear about not Diddy, but other people, you know, going back to the Magic Johnson days and all the other celebrities. Like you was hearing about these freak parties and this and that, and you know, and it's like, I mean, you can see how it is. Like you can see, like, I don't know if you ever been out in LA and stuff like that, but like sometimes you'll go to a party and then you go to an after party and you kind of get the vibe that this ain't really for you. It's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
And then typically it's a lot of drugs there. That's when you know. And when I say drugs, I'm not talking about Mary Jane, okay? We talking about drugs, right?
Yeah.
Pills, you know, white shit, you know, all of that, you know, let's just keep it 100. We talking about real drugs. So, you know, that's when you kind of just like, all right, man, that ain't my speed. You feel me? And that's when things happen. Like, you know, this shit happens, bro. Like shit like messing with boys, like what's the B2K kids, you know, they B2, you know, they were dealing with that shit. I mean, it's just crazy how the entertainment business works, bro. It's like, I don't know. And then I'm gonna say this. I know people laughed at Cat Williams and they joke about him and they probably think that he's lying, but Cat Williams was saying this a long time ago about how certain celebrities had to do certain things to get to where they are. There's so many people I've heard say that, bro. Now I'm talking about, you can go to Tiny. You know who Tiny is from Friday? Debo. He was talking about that. He said he would never blow up bigger because he's not willing to do certain things. You go to comics like Eddie Griffin, and you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these dudes, they was talking about the kind of stuff that you got to do to get to where you at. To me, I think that, you know, we got to really talk about like what's going on in our community and why do you guys feel obligated to, you know, do these type of things? And secondly, why is it a big thing when, and I don't know how to phrase this, but why is it a big thing when black people like for example R. Kelly, right? Why is it a big thing 20 years after the fact that he was doing all the shit that he was doing, and then all of a sudden it's like a movement? Like, why couldn't it be a movement when it was actually going on? Why do you have to wait then come out and say this is this? Is it because of something else, maybe financially or whatever? But to me, that's the fake part that I don't like, bro. That's the shit that I don't understand.
Oh man, and you know, I hate to say this, but I feel like with our community, what we do is we try to wait for the white community to basically like I'm trying to see how to phrase this. To base, I don't even know how to phrase it, but I feel like we wait until they they put it out there or whatever.
Right.
Then, like, for instance, now everybody jumps on it, like, but I feel like when the white community finally pushes it out there, or the
Right.
media or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then finally, like, people start really jumping on. I feel like,
It's just when it's accepted. That's basically what you're trying to say, bro. Like
yeah,
once everybody accepted and then they like jump on a bandwagon, then they all want to be like, oh, this ain't right, this ain't right. But shit, if you a real one, you could have been in that room or whatever and been like, nigga, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
what are
hell
you
yeah.
doing? But yeah, man.
But
I mean,
you know
go
what?
ahead, Deuce.
You know what? What tends to happen, and especially in the music business, you know what? It's not even just the music business. It's business, period. You have a lot of yes men around you when you the man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to mess up your bag. So I'm sure R. Kelly had a whole bunch of people around him that were
Look,
yes men,
man.
and he
You You definitely got. Look, I'm not gonna take that away from you, bro. And I'm gonna just say this too. This might be a shot at Kanye West, but every time you make it, bro, and you have yes people around you, you still got the person who remind you where you came from, whether it's
right,
your mom, your dad, your homies that you grew up with. If you got real people, so I think truly, like Kanye West, when his mom was around, nobody wasn't calling him crazy, psycho. He wasn't married to Kim K. He
no,
wasn't out there, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing all the shit that he was doing. But that's when I feel like when certain people get to a certain level, they act like they gotta hang around with new people and this and that
right,
to grow. That shit ain't true, bro. You do gotta. I'm gonna say this. One thing you do gotta do is you do gotta let go of dead weight, but
yeah,
you also gotta keep the people who made you in your circle.
right,
And then from there, yeah, add people who can add value. But then again, not everybody's looking out for you, bro. Some people are looking out for the best interest for themselves. So you
exactly,
got to understand when you take that chance of adding more people to your circle, you also taking that chance of losing. So throwing that out there, that's free game.
right,
Free
right.
game.
And so, like, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen with Diddy, man. I really don't. Hopefully, he speaks out, and I'm sure. I think what's happening is he's gonna take his time to speak out because he just don't want to just jump out there. So at some point he's gonna speak out because he has to.
Right.
And
I'm just saying we need to stop seeing the little bullshit posts, the little snippets of him, and like we don't care that you went to Miami. We don't.
yeah,
We need you to, you know what I'm saying. And then this is the part that I don't understand. Right?
hmm,
If y'all rock with Diddy, bruh, that's why I be telling you, like, you keep your ground, your roots, the people who you came up in the game with, right? If this was, you know, somebody who I grew up with, somebody who I know personally, I'll be damned if I let the media, the everybody just destroy my, you know what I'm saying, my
right,
homie name like that. I couldn't see myself like getting dragged through the mud like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know 50 Cent is one of those dudes. That nigga's hilarious, bro. I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
lie.
yeah,
50 Cent is hilarious, bro. I swear. But I'll keep it 100 with you, bro. It's no way I would let 50 Cent clown, a homie that's rocking with me like that. We would have to fade.
right.
Like, real talk. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be on site type stuff. Like, we don't even have to talk. You know what I'm saying? It
That's what
just
Stevie J was doing. Stevie J called him out like, "Hey, we gonna have to catch this fade." You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like real talk. Cause at the end of the day, you ruining somebody's money, bro. It's not even about their reputation. You ruining
Right.
somebody's money, and their image is never gonna be the same. And
Nope.
that's the thing about Diddy. This whole situation going on. Nigga, your shit is done, bro. You can't drop
Right.
another album. You can't be on TV no more. Whatever you made, hopefully you still got some of that bread because after this, bro, whether you innocent or not, your ass is like done, bro. Like
Right.
You're done in the public's view. You're done because this is going to be a stain on your career as an artist, and then as an entrepreneur with all the ventures you got with the clothing, the colognes and the ownerships of different products and even sports teams and shit like that. That shit is over, bro.
Right.
You're really in a bad. You know what I'm saying? It's bad, bro.
And I still think too that they might try to tie in the whole Tupac thing too. You know what I mean? That's man, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like that it's deep. It's deep. You know what I mean? They, and I know it happened in the 90s, but Keefe D, he gonna try to get out of prison. And right now he's saying that Diddy wrote that check and he just never got it. It went to, I forgot the guy's name. It went to him, which the dude ended up dying. And that's why it might not hold up in court, but I know that they need something. You know what I mean? And Keefe D is pushing for that.
So I don't know, all the stories of this person, that person. But from what I'm told, it was some cats from LA and Compton that murked Pac, bro. Mm-hmm. It was some LA dudes that was paid. I don't know, man. It's so many different stories I heard, from, I think it was like Southside Crips or something like that. Or, they got, it was all a setup, man. And I just think like, this situation is too deep, man. It's too deep because Diddy got some real skeptical history with the people he's around. Right. How they all missing, they died, whatever. Right. That shit's, you know what I'm saying? That shit's kind of scary. But I'm gonna just say this, man. Diddy, it's you and the media right now. Why can't you speak up and just be like, look here, man, I ain't did nothing. I ain't with that. I didn't send nobody this. I didn't do nothing like that. Because if you don't, we going to have our opinions. People going to be thinking about like, all right, well, there's some truth in this. There's some truth in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I already know it's truth in the Diddy parties. Now, what happens, I can't tell you because I'm pretty sure that people who been to the Diddy parties, they been inside. They know what his rooms is like, what they've been doing in there and all that kind of stuff. And who knows what was going on inside of those rooms. That's all I'm going to say is that even everybody talks about LeBron. Oh, no, I ain't messing with the Diddy parties and Usher. And like, what is all of these people talking about the Diddy parties? Like, okay, we know you like love, but what kind of love are you talking about? Right. Not that friendship love. You talking about, that penetration love.
Man, you ain't even lying, man. Yo, all right, disclaimer, Marley Marr, he's married to my sister, you know what I'm saying? Yep. But out here, I'm from Reno, y'all. If y'all don't know, I'm from Reno. Marlon played at UNR. Was there any crazy parties that you observed?
Nigga, I'm not going public on that. Don't even get there, bro.
I tried to, y'all. I tried to.
We ain't even going that route. That's another topic, bro.
Y'all see, I tried to, y'all. I tried.
Yeah, I tried. It ain't going that route. We ain't going that route. We ain't going that route.
Then the college ones. Ooh, I know you. Hey, man. If anybody knows, man, you know.
Yeah, man. Shoot, man. College life was crazy. I think that's actually when I finally seen like what was like a real party, I would say. Like, I've been at house parties. When I was a kid, let me tell you stories, man. Okay. So I used to catch the bus back in the day and go to parties. Like it was this shit like Tommy the Clown used to host these parties. I don't know if you heard of Tommy the Clown, but like, we was kids. We was in middle school, high school. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? We used to, go to those parties. That was the shit back in the day. Right. And then somebody would have a little party, whether it was like at the, at the Overhills, like where like the Baldwin Hills area. Like it used to be these little parties you used to go to, man. And man, who was my crew? It was D Free, Tuka, Nick Nack, my brother. We used to, I don't know, we used to always see the same people, but we used to go to these parties, and
Yeah.
it was like it was crazy because it was like nothing but like either you going to a party to get on girls, or then there was dudes gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Like
Crazy.
it was just crazy. So like I used to think that those parties, you know, was the most turned parties, right?
Yeah.
And then they always would throw like little hood music on. You know what I'm saying? You know, just shit that used to be crazy. Like, so
Right.
at those type of parties, it was more about trying to get a girl number, trying to do this and that. But then also it was a lot of gang banging. So, you know, it went from like, I went from parties like that to where, you know, you got to watch out. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been shot at parties. Like,
Crazy.
unfortunately, that shit has happened to me. And I went to those type of parties to parties. Like I had a homie who I was telling in LA, I was like, look here, man, you ain't never been to a real party until you come to Reno. You ain't never been to a real party. I was like, tell him, I was like, look here, man, all the shit that we would want to do at the party, because every guy got an end result like they have planned in their mind. Like
Right.
there's an ultimate goal at the end of the night. So
Yes.
I used to tell a homie, like, look here, man, the end result at these LA parties ain't gonna be the same end result if you come with me to Reno. And I promise you, you gonna come back. Like that's all I can say. And then you get to college, it's crazy because it's more so just a party. Everything is nobody judge you. You can go to a party with the oldest pair of kicks, the weakest outfit. They don't even look at you like that. They just looking to have fun, do drugs, drink, all of that kind of shit. Here, brother, get a beer, or here, you know, do this and that. And that's all I can really talk about because I can't elaborate more. But you get the idea. If you get where that's going, you'll see that big idea. And then, you know, nowadays parties are so weird, man. I went to like a club and shit, man. They be doing what's that dude name? I always forget his name. The one who be like
oh,
you know, whatever
Uzi.
that little Uzi shit, that shit, bro. They be doing that. It's like they don't even dance with nobody. They want to dance by themselves and show the moves that they learn from whether it's Fortnite or some other shit, and that's how they dance now. Like that's the parties, that's the shit that they do, bro. It's weird to me. So I guess that COVID shit really played effect to, you know, social distance. That shit really like that now.
I know, man. It's crazy, man. You know what? I miss the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I miss the 2000s. I feel like times was way easier back then. And there's another thing, and I want you to speak on this, right? I want you to let me know if I'm wrong. Was it hard? Was it easier for our parents back then, as far as like when they had a job? Like, for instance, my pops was able to support a whole family just off of his income, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the economy was different, so I mean, of course, it was easier for one person to support a family, right? But like at the same time, it wasn't like it was 2-parent households or a lot of like, you know, everybody's situations was different, right? Yeah. But the way the economy was, and I think this is the difference too, was that everybody was trying to make it right. Now everything is given to you, like even if it's just, you know, food stamps. I'm just trying to say this, right? I don't remember food stamps being as, you know, as wealthy as it is now than back in the day. Because, you know, if you go back in the day, there was actually a food stamp book with, you know, it was like the dollar bills and stuff to it attached to it, whatever. And then you know how much you can spend. It was like $200, and then say eggs and milk and this and that, right? But then nowadays you just got a car, you can buy whatever you want to buy. Shit, I see people going to restaurants using EBT.
That's real, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the way the economy is, it's like, okay, so you know, if you wanna make it and you wanna, you know, do something, we can help you. right? Like we can give you food stamps, we can give you housing and this and that, and now all of a sudden you talk about 20 plus years later, right? It's housing at damn near every new construction building out
Right.
there. There's affordable housing, so people are on a wait list for a nice ass new unit, which is crazy. Like, nigga, how you paying $100 to less than $1,000 to live here, and then everybody else got to pay rent that's over $2,000? Like, you know
It's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
And then a card shit. You have one kid, you get like $500 for like food and stuff, plus more money, plus this, plus it's not the same. So like,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like, was it easier? Yeah, but it was more of a like you had to earn a lot more back then than versus what's now. Like it's more so it's given to you, right? That's how I feel. It's opinionated, but that's how I feel, bro.
Right. I don't know. It's just like, man, it's just a struggle. I see a lot of homelessness now. Like especially like off of 4th Street. It's crazy. It's so many people that's homeless. Like what are they gonna do about the homeless people? You know what I'm saying? Because I know even where you at, I know it's probably like a street where it's just homeless people just living in tents
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's homelessness everywhere, man.
Yeah.
And I know in California we got some of the largest, counties with homelessness. And I just think that there is a solution to it, but that's me getting into political stuff. And then I don't want people to judge me like saying like, oh, he's just, thinking one-sided. No, it's just because now that I'm an adult, I understand laws and I understand where my money is allocated through taxes. So it's like there are solutions. The solutions that are going on right now are not the answer. That's all I can really elaborate on.
Yeah.
But if you do your research and look into like your local county and see like why are these laws being passed, because the funding that these people get as politicians, they get to keep a lot of that money and send it off, and then that also goes towards their salaries and why they're able to have these nice homes, these nice look, man, y'all don't even get it, man. It's like, oh man, I this is making me think about like shit that I wish all my black people would be like, all right, you know what? Not even just black people, just like all the people out there, like, let's just do research. Like, just step out of your fucking comfort zone and do some real research. Because once you find out what is benefiting you and what is hurting you, you'll change your whole fucking mindset. You'll change your whole mindset. Like that's just like the way I think now is not the same Marlon that was 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Like, damn, like 10 plus years ago, I was in college. The way I used to think back then was totally different than what I think like now. So that's you know what I'm saying? That's the difference right there.
Crazy, man. Crazy. All right, man. Well, we could go on forever about that. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about some sports, but how you feel about Cailin Clark, man? What is she gonna do? Is she going pro after this? You know what I'm saying?
She look, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Black people better stop hating on Cailin Clark. that shit need to stop, bro.
Yeah,
she is the fucking real deal. She's been that girl. Like I'm not gonna even sit here in front, bro. I never watched college basketball. Like, well, let me say this. I never watched women college basketball.
No.
I'm just being real.
No.
Until Cailin Clark, actually Sabrina from Sabrina Ionessus, whatever.
Yeah.
I watched her from Oregon. I watched a couple of people, right? But I really got more engaged when I started watching Cailin, bro.
Right.
I just really want to tell the truth. Like to black people, y'all are hating on her if y'all think she is not the best player in college, and like it's the girl is a baller, bro. I've seen her. She is a baller. Her team is being carried by her. I watched the 41-point game.
Yeah.
With LSU, I was like, damn, okay, 35 halftime. Excuse me. it came to the second half, Cailin was like, look here, y'all don't need to shoot that many shots. I got y'all.
Damn.
I got y'all. She dropped like 20-something points in the second half, like something crazy. Like it was like, damn, she pulling up where the coach is right by her. The coach is like LSU coach, blonde hair lady right there by her in her ear. She just oops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she did that in front of their whole team a couple of times. So I'm like, y'all gotta stop hating on this girl, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this. I cannot wait to see her play at the next level.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like more girls like her. This will be the year that I would be really excited to see. Like, I know Juju Smith, she's only a freshman, but like all the top girls go to the league and just like battle it out. Like, I would like to see. Like, I feel like there's a new generation of women basketball players out right now.
Right.
And they really are the shit now. They really are good, bro. Yeah, so.
And so, you think? Did you see that Ice Cube in the Big Three offered her $5 million?
Yeah.
What
because
you think about that?
Look, man, I'm gonna say this. Look, if it wasn't for like physicality, right?
Yeah.
She can play with men, bro. It's like when you playing with your sister or something, like when you were younger, you could play with girls and girls could play with guys because nobody developed, right? If it was like a playing field where she was like not being, in a physical, I seen a post where they were like, name one reason why Cailin can't play in the NBA, and they put Draymond Green. That shit was comedy. Yeah. Hell no, Draymond Green would tear her ass up. No homo, but like, Cailin Clark is playing like Steph right now, and she can get to the basket too. So like, I couldn't see her not being a contributor on a man's team. Like, I'm just being real. She's that good. Now, the problem I have is like, all right, I remember Brittany Griner had this little situation where she was talking about she could beat DeMarcus Cousins. No. Hell, you're 6'9", you're 6'9", and just because you're physical with women in the paint doesn't mean that that's going to transition to a grown-ass man that's 7 foot.
Hell yeah.
And he's also way stronger.
Right.
Way stronger. So like, you can't tell me like, women that are like physical type stuff, like plus women that are like 6'6", they think they can play with men that's like 6'10", 6'9". That shit ain't happening. I'm saying the way Sabrina plays, because she plays like Steph Curry. Steph Curry is not a physical specimen, but the way he plays, it gives teams the ability to do a lot of stuff, and he can shoot from all over, just like she could. So that's all.
Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm excited to see. I know she's gonna go pro. That, you know what I'm saying? I want to see where she goes. I'm gonna still follow her career because it's just like you said. Black people be hating on her. You know what I'm saying? My pops hate on her. He don't like her. I'm like, man, you gotta give her props because she be doing her thing.
Hey, pops, don't get mad when I put on a natty on TV and it be Cailin and
He probably like. I think he like Angel Reese or something.
Yeah, he do like Angel Reese and he like Juju Smith too, but he like South Carolina. He like Deuce Staley, Don Staley, the black coach over there. But hey, man, I'm telling you, pops, we gonna have to watch. Your girl Cailin is nasty, man. Yeah. She nasty.
Hey, would Cailin give Gabby the business?
I don't see anybody who can really stop her, bro. And I'm not saying like, so the way I look at her is like, she's one of them offensive weapons, right? Like, I don't look at her as a lockdown defender. I don't look at her as anything outside of just her offensive talent and being able to score. Like, she's more skilled. She's more finesse. Like, she can shoot the long ball, but she can also go to the basket. Yeah, like she can go to the basket and finish. Then on top of that, she shoot like 90% from the free throw line. Like, why do people have to hate on somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got her own niche. Like,
Yeah.
that's her niche. She fucking scored 41 points and Angel Reese scored 17. like, do you not see the two? Like, why do people always try to pretend like this girl is not good? And I just hate that. Like, I'm gonna give props to people who do their thing, and that girl been doing her thing for 2 years now. Right. Solid 2 years. Solid 2.
Hey, look, I want to double back on something real quick that you said, because you brought up Draymond Green. Look, I was watching the game yesterday during Easter. Bruh, why Draymond Green looks so old?
I mean, shit, I think he's like the same age as me, or maybe even younger. Yes. I don't know. But
he's 34 years old.
Oh, he the same age. Oh, yes. Shit. Well, look, man, that man he got stressed, bro. He's stressed out.
Now,
he's stressed out.
I be having, you know what I'm saying? I be having gray and all that stuff like that, but I cut my shit, man. I cannot, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man. Like, literally, they be thinking Draymond is like 40, 43. You know what I'm saying?
Draymond, hey, man, look, dude, you know, playing in the NBA,
that's
all
true.
them years, you know what I'm saying? He got family to take care of, man. Hey, dude, he losing his hair. He ain't losing his hair. He ain't LeBron, but he definitely turning gray. He turning gray.
Let me ask you this. What do you think it is, though? Because LeBron is gray, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see LeBron gray. LeBron is only, 38?
Yeah, but it can only be it can be what, genetics. It can be a multitude. Like, stress is one of the things that I know homies like that had gray hair and they was like 20. Like, I was like, damn, bro, you stress out like that?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I look, you ain't gonna see him on me.
You ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Bro, nigga, I be tweezing them little hairs that be coming in. I be like, oops, nope. You know what I'm saying? Oops, nope. Like, I got them, but they ain't gonna be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I be like getting the tape, you know what I'm saying? The size taper, you know, he be lining me up, you know. It's for some reason, I notice for black people, they come like in the facial hair and then like right there on the hairline. They don't get all in this area. They just go right to the places where people see them at. That's the part that kills me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you know what I mean? I actually had one on my damn eyebrow one time. I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like for real, like, man, I be like looking at my eyebrow like, damn. Nigga only 36, man. I shouldn't have to worry about this. Yeah, that's a whole nother stress in itself.
It is, bro. It is. But you know, it's crazy. It's like we have to deal with that now. Yes. We have to see, like, our generation and our people now are like, damn, like we have to either embrace it or we have to see us like go ball.
Hell yeah.
Like I got a couple of homies. I be telling them like, look here, man. You know what I'm saying? You thinning up top, bro. You thinning.
Hell yeah.
You might need to change your haircut. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't rock the 2 no more. They got to go down to a 1 and below.
Hell yeah.
1 and below.
Damn, you be like, hey, man, I can't do it, man. I got to hold on to it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. You see Doc Rivers? He be getting a little spray in and, you know, he got them little thin hairs. Look, bro, you can do it, bro. But you can do it.
Like, I don't ever remember, like, going back to the 90s and 2000s, like, our parents had a full head of hair. I don't think my dad really started turning gray like that until he was already like in his 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had gray in his 40s, but it wasn't as much. You know what I'm saying? It was like when he was 50 and then turned 60, that's when it really started. But like, man, we like in our 30s, like, man, I'm like, this shit hurts.
It might be, bro. It might be the food and shit that we eat.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like the hormones and shit.
It could be a lot of stuff, bro. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think that it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Stress, the food, shit. I mean, it could be anything, any and everything, bro. So
I'm like, I ain't ready, man. I'm not ready for it, man. Hey, look, y'all. I'm only 36 years old, man. I
this
shouldn't
shit,
have to worry about that shit.
oh yeah, you shouldn't. You damn sure shouldn't. Not right now, man. And then, hey, if you do got them, man, just do what I do, bro. If it's like little ones here and there, just tweeze them out. They'll come back, but just tweeze it out again. You'll
Yeah.
get used to the pain. It's a little pinch. It's a little pinch, and then
Hey,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm like,
Well,
shit. I might look like Draymond if I let mine grow out, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
nah. Look, this is what I'm gonna say. Whatever you do, don't be buying that spraying shit where niggas be blacking their hair be that shit look like this. It's like, damn, nigga, your shit is crisp. You sweat, that shit start dripping with you. Oh man, that shit would kill me, bro. If I see niggas over here dripping that black sheen or whatever that shit is, that shit will have me rolling, boy.
Hey,
But
have you ever experienced a bad haircut? Like maybe you went to like a new barber and they just fucked your shit up.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely. When I was younger, man, I used to hate my barber. I hated him the most. I used to hate that nigga so bad, bro.
Yeah.
My first ever barber, his name is Kenny. My mom was gonna laugh when she heard this story, but Kenny didn't know how to cut no other haircut but except a fade, like the ball fade, the original ball fade. And if you want to make it spicy, get the line.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
His line would be in your skull though. You'll probably bleed when that nigga. His shit be hot, boy. It'd be like, but nigga, I tried to grow my hair out. I tried to do so many different things, and Kenny cannot do anything besides a ball fade, bro. I'm talking about, nigga. If you try to get anything over a one with style or something like that, shit, that nigga would not, bruh. I told him give me wave length one time. That nigga went to like one against the grain on me, nigga. I said my waves is gone, bro. This shit ain't even. I'm not even gonna brush my hair. I'm gonna wear a beanie until it's enough hair to brush, nigga. That's how that nigga did me, bro. That's how he did me, bro. And I'm talking about this was like, back in the day we used to have these homecoming dances and shit like that. Bro, I thought I was gonna be fly, bro. I had a nice little nice little button-up shirt, my new slacks and some dress shoes. I went to the Gardena swap meet, caught me some new dress shoes and shit. Had a date, boy. This nigga gave me that one against the grain, bro. I was looking at this shit. I was like, fuck. I was so mad, bro. He cut me too low.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I can tell you this though. After him, I never had those type of mistakes because I'm a loyal person, right? Meaning that if I got a barber who can cut here, I'm gonna fuck with that barber. So I only have in my whole entire life, I can tell you all 5 of my barbers. All 5. I can tell you off rip. Like my first barber was Kenny.
Yeah.
My second barber was Big Sean. Inglewood, New You Barbershop. What else? What's up, big dog? A New You Barbershop. Big Sean. Who was my third barber? I had another one too. I can't think right now. But after that, I let Stucky cut my hair in college. He was the only one who I would trust to cut my hair, and I still let him. If I'm in Vegas, Stucky gonna give me a cut.
Yeah.
I used to mess with this one cat in the Bay Area in Oakland. I don't remember him, but he was off of by Lake Merritt, the little park. It's a little popular shop over there. But the dude who I've been rocking with for over a decade is Mango. Like that's the only dude, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my son is 13 years old, so it's been 13 years plus that I've been letting the same dude cut my hair. So it's like 5 people, like I said, off rip that I can let cut my hair. Now, if you're talking about you want to come through and you got, you trying to try something, nah, I'm cool, bro. I don't go to places and then get a haircut. I get a haircut before I go to places. So that's just how it works.
Hey, all right, if you had to choose your favorite hairstyle, what was your favorite? Did you like the cornrows? Did you like the fade look? You know what I'm saying? Do you like the look you got right now? You know what I'm saying? Did you ever have dreads?
I had a little bit of dreads. I had braids. I had
Okay.
I would say my favorite haircut and my favorite is always gonna be just the regular waves, bro. Just the
Yeah.
dips. You know what I'm saying? This right here, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, this is just the new generation shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like that, grow your hair out, do the sponge with the taper. You know what I'm saying? That's a cool little look for me.
Yeah.
Um, the braids was cool. You know, I had braids twice or multiple times throughout my life, but
Shit.
I mean, the braids to me was they were just braids. Like I used to like them because of AI, and
Hell yeah.
then I had them, and then from there cut them off and
Yeah.
grew my hair out and all that. But then I just think when you have hair like that, when it's like
Yeah.
long as shit, it's just like annoying. So to me, if you got dips, you know what I'm saying? You got like waves, you know what I'm saying? You get the right blend, get that, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? You on point. That's the best haircut to me if you know how to keep your shit tight. But
Yeah.
other than that, I could rock with anything, bro. What
Hey,
about you, Deuce?
I ain't gonna lie. My favorite was always cornrows. I always so like the braids that come down the side or not actually no, the single braids. I always wanted the single braids, like kind of how Snoop was. If you look at the '95 Source Awards, Snoop had them
Mm-hmm.
single braids. I always wanted mine like that. My hair could never get that long for some reason though, but I always
Mm.
wanted that. But I rock with the cornrows. Cornrows was always my favorite. I would always, then I would go through points in my life where I was like, let me cut it, let me get the waves. I was always sad every time I cut my hair, and then I get the waves. The waves was cool, but I'd be like, man, all right, now I need to grow my hair back. So I had braids,
Mm-hmm.
I had cornrows multiple times throughout my life. I think that's my favorite, and then just like you, like the wave look. You know what I'm saying? The taper with the wave. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I used to
I'm
love
just
that.
telling you, man, when you get a barber that know how to ice you
Yeah,
out, bro, and you dipping, bro,
yeah,
it's I'm talking about you so smooth, you don't got not one grain of hair sticking out of the dips,
right,
bro.
yeah,
You just wave and you got that blend, the back. I'm talking about that's when you know you on point though.
yeah,
That's when you know you on point. I always felt like if you got a haircut like you fresh like that, bro, that's when your barber that's when you actually pay for a haircut.
right,
Like a haircut nowadays, you get the size done, they just sponge you up. You know, that's not the same as a haircut. Like when I'm talking
right.
about is they get you, they blend you, they cut you, then they come back over and scissor it up and make sure it's all even all the way across. That to me is when I was like, all right, yeah, I'm feeling that shit, bro.
Got you
But
feeling ready to
yeah,
go out, huh? Like, you
I'm
know what I'm
feeling ready
saying?
to go out. What's
Ah,
what's crazy though is that just a few years ago, I let my hair grow the longest I've ever let it grow. I mean,
yeah,
like, it was so weird to me because, like, my hair was all the way down to my shoulders and shit.
yeah.
So, like, it was I don't know. I just felt weird about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga
Yeah.
could just throw his hair in a ponytail type shit without it
I used to
being
love
braided.
that shit.
Like that shit was kind of weird to me, bro. I was like, all right, I ain't no female. You ain't gonna catch me out here looking like a female basketball player in a ponytail. That shit ain't about to be me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I have to let it go, man. Let it go, man.
I,
You know
I,
what I'm
One
saying?
of my other favorites too was two cornrows. I used to just love doing two cornrows coming down like that. I used to love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's that little Bow Wow shit. Little Bow Wow. You want it to be little
Yeah, hell
Bow
yeah. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
That's
Bow
all
Wow
you
is
try to
popping.
say. Yeah, you try to be Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know.
Man, I miss them days, man. You know what I'm saying? Now nigga hair can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got these damn dreads, nigga kind of
Mm-hmm.
thinning up here, you know what I'm saying? So I hide my shit.
Hey, you know what they got? They got these man units, bro. Don't be
Hey,
afraid of them.
I might
Man
have to go
units.
overseas, man.
You know, man units, they got them shit, bro.
I might go had a surgery overseas. You know what I'm saying? I might go down.
They they'll get you going, but you can't have long hair though. You ain't gonna have long hair. You'll
Yeah.
have short hair, but you ain't gonna have long hair.
Yeah. Is that what
Yeah.
LeBron got?
Look, man, I don't know what LeBron got. All I know is that nigga be having his hair come on and off. That shit be like a light switch, bro. That shit come on and off. That shit goes on and off, bro.
Oh man, that shit hella funny.
What I will say though about Bron though is at least that nigga is, you know, he holding tight.
Right.
He holding tight. I mean, everybody know that nigga is bald in the middle. Like it's not even funny, but it's, you know, he holding it.
Hey, KD like that though too.
Yeah, KD is like that, but he African. That nigga got something different. That's to me that's acceptable because that's like cultural, right? Like that nigga was born that way. You know, like he was born to have his shit look like that. And you know what's crazy? That nigga don't rock his hair outside of the NBA games like that. That nigga have a hat, a beanie, everything I watch. That nigga has something on top of his head. So, you know, that's why I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay. I'm okay, bro.
You okay with that?
I'm okay.
Hey, speaking of Bron though, hey, Bron put up a 40-piece. Was it last night? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was a 38-year-old still balling at this, you know, caliber at this age? You know what I'm saying?
And this is the one thing I always say about LeBron too.
Yeah.
His genetics is one of a kind.
Right.
And that's why I get so bothered with LeBron, because if you can think of the best athletes of all time, like the best athletes, right? Whether it's Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson,
right?
Like these are like athletes, right? Michael Jordan, 48-inch vertical. Like that's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are people who are killers.
Right.
Killers. Now I know LeBron is up there, 38, 39 years old this year, but he does not display a killer instinct. Yeah. And this has been decades, to be exact, where he has not been a killer.
Right.
I don't care what people talk about stats, but shout out to LeBron. That was a hell of a game. I'm happy. He did it from the three-point line. Mostly hit 9 threes. It was a career best. And I'm a Lakers fan, so every time we win, I'm happy. We trying to get in the playoffs, not trying to deal with the play-in and shit. I don't want to see the fucking Sacramento Queens. So fuck it. Let us at least get into the playoffs and we'll be cool. You know?
Do you think that LeBron to be able to play with his son? Because I know they kind of pushing that.
Let's dead that topic. Dead it, please. Like, I don't even want to get into his son because, like, let's be for real.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be one of those guys that critique somebody's child and compare him to their dad, who's a top 5 greatest player of all time. So, like, it's probably not gonna happen. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah,
man. I haven't really been watching or been following his son too closely. You know,
bro, I watched him. You know, I watched a couple of his games. I actually watched like 3 or 4 games. He was even starting at one point, which I didn't get it, but the guy was hurt. That was actually a starter. But I saw him play, and when you watch him play, you're just like, okay.
So he doesn't stand out like how his pop stood out.
No, he's just on the court. On the court. You know, he's not a playmaker. See, that's what I didn't want to do. You trying to make me get in depth. I didn't want to get in depth. But if you watch him play, you can go on YouTube and just watch. Like, see, that's the thing. Everybody looks at highlights, right? But when you watch a full game, you're like, how do you impact the game? You can tell if he made an impact or not.
Right.
In some games, you can definitely tell he didn't make no impact. So it's like, well, what is he doing on the court? Right. So I know other kids out there is like probably bothered by that because it's like a lot of kids who fight their whole life to try to make it to some professional level and they don't get the look that they need because things like this is going on. Right. So that's all.
Man, we'll see. I think LeBron maybe has a couple more years in him before it's just, you know what I'm saying? Because Father Time is gonna catch up at some point. I know
Father
he a
Time
freak.
already caught up to Brian.
You know what I'm saying? And I know he a freak because he a freak of nature. Like Tom Brady played till what 45.
Right.
So I don't think
At
LeBron will
quarterback though.
at quarterback. With the new rules, you know, we gotta throw that in there. It's not like he was playing when he was in the 2000s and you know in the 90s where they rip a quarterback's head off. You know what I'm saying? He basically had his own rule. You touch Tom Brady, they throwing a damn flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
And football is a whole different sport anyways
right, yeah.
nowadays. It ain't even like football is football. You can't say football is the same football we watched 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And we damn sure can't say it's the same 10 years ago,
Yeah.
15 years ago. It's not the same sport.
No.
But what I was gonna say too though is Bron is already on a decline. I don't know if you watched him play the whole game. LeBron plays zero defense at all.
Zero.
All right. He don't chase down blocks no more. He don't that LeBron is long gone. What he could do is, and I'm gonna tell you what LeBron does well. LeBron does this. He manages the game and slows the clock down.
Yeah.
But in this game, we are not trying to slow the pace. Everybody is trying to push the pace and actually put up as many points as possible. So that's why I kind of feel like LeBron is phasing out because it's like nobody even played defense. Like I remember when you looked at Kobe, you would look at him on offense and defense. He's guarding your best player, and then he's going around and then he's busting your best defender. Like that was the game back then, right?
Right.
So we can't compare the two, but what I will say is like it's definitely a different era, different generation. We're not looking at the same game.
Exactly.
Like and Bron is able to play in this game because, dude, look at the average points. It's over 100 points.
Right.
It's over. Back in the day, the average points was probably less than like 90. It's like
I remember
maybe
not.
Yeah, it used to be like 80 something to 80 something.
Yeah.
At the like you know what I'm saying? Like that was the games I grew up watching.
Yeah.
Right. And then the crazy part about it is like it would be a miracle if we seen 100 points, but like Jordan back then, the game would be 88 to 72 or something like that, and Jordan would be the one with 40 points.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Yeah, so or Kobe and Shaq.
Different.
Look, man, Kobe and Shaq. I could tell you about that, man. Kobe would drop 30, Shaq would drop 30, but the score would be 92 to 78.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I mean, now we're looking at the NBA. Now the NBA is not the same. So yeah, we'll talk about that on another episode because that's where my argument of GOAT conversation kind of stimulate to where if you were looking at the actual basketball games and seeing the concepts and not just the stats, and then if you look at the stats, you look at like everything, not just how many points or how many rebounds. Look at the wins and losses,
right?
And we can talk.
Right.
We can talk.
Man, you know what I'm saying? We had a good conversation today, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It was definitely a different day today, bro. It was more of a chill day. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And just like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to us. You know what I mean? We want the algorithm. We want to push these videos out so that y'all see them. You know what I mean? So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And what do you want to leave the followers with today, man?
Do some fucking research. Do your homework.
Right.
Like, I know we talked about a bunch of shit today from the Diddy to the sports, but I want y'all to do this. Like, take some time to invest in yourself. Like, write down what you want, what you need to get what you want, and who's affecting you, and then go from there. So that way you can make informed decisions based on you and not everybody else's opinion. That's it.
Right.
That's all I need.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I mean? This is our platform. This is our podcast. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one
It
and
sure
only.
don't.
It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one and only Deuce Beats. That's my bro, Marley Marr. And yo, we out of here till next time. You know what I mean?
Yo, follow us. It doesn't matter podcast.
Make sure y'all follow us, man. Deuces.